Hello, and welcome to a new video. And as you can see here, I'm in a new place. I am in my very own game room upstairs, which I have the whole upstairs to myself. Yeah, it's pretty nice. As you can see, this is my new house that I am currently in now, with my parents over here in Montana. And I'm loving it so far compared to our old house. I mean, gosh, we've been living in our old house for over 15 years, and now I don't know how many years they're gonna live here. They might live here until they eventually die. I don't know. But that's not the topic in this video. I'm actually got some exciting news to you guys, and this is about my trip to California. And you know what's gonna happen? I'm going to Super Nintendo World, baby! Finally! I've been waiting for this for a long time, and it's actually coming true. Starting tomorrow, probably around evening time, my time. It might be after 5 by the time my plane takes off from right here in Kalispell. I'm going to be flying out from this airport called Glacier International Airport. It's a small airport here in Kalispell, actually not far from Evergreen, Montana. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm actually heading to California tomorrow. Unfortunately, it's not a direct flight to our destination, which is Burbank. I think it's called Burbank International Airport. We're going to be landing in San Francisco, leaving Kalispell, starting tomorrow, late afternoon into the early evening, mountain time. By the time we get to San Francisco, it'll probably be like, well, it's an hour. We gain an hour going there, which is kind of nice. So it would probably be like 6 down there, because it would be 7 o'clock in Montana, because it's an hour later over here compared to the West Coast. So yeah, so we're gonna have a layover in San Francisco. I've never been to San Francisco, but I know there's a Nintendo store that just opened up, I think sometime earlier this year. I don't remember when, but it was probably before Super Nintendo World opened up at Universal Studios Orlando. And I still want to go there, but I'm going to the one in LA at Universal Studios Hollywood. That's where I'll be starting Wednesday, because we're not going to go there on Tuesday night because it'll be late and we'll be tired and we'll probably want to just crash and go to sleep. So we're going to have a layover at San Francisco, whatever the airport name is called. It's probably going to be the biggest airport compared to SeaTac. I don't know how long the layover is going to be, but hopefully it won't be too long. And the flight is probably going to be about 2 hours from Kalispell to San Francisco, and then from San Francisco to Burbank. In fact, I can actually look it up on my phone because one of my parents just sent me the text. What's it called? Yeah, Burbank. So our flight is from Kalispell to not Burbank. It's not a direct flight, unfortunately, like I thought it was. Nothing around here in Kalispell is a direct flight. But I do fly out from here probably around 5-ish mountain time, maybe. I don't know. It depends on when we board the plane, and depends on when the plane takes off. I might do a video on that, but unfortunately you guys won't see the video until I get to, I don't know if this is going to work, because I am on limited data right now. I used to be on Xfinity Mobile. Now I'm on Spectrum. I might not post the video until I get back home from California. So yeah, I don't know how long the layover is, but like I said, I hope it's not too long and we'll get on right away, because the flight from Kalispell to San Francisco is probably about 2 hours. So it's a really short flight. That goes by really fast. And then from San Francisco to Burbank, I'm guessing that flight's probably going to be at least 30 minutes, hopefully less. Maybe it'll be less than 30 minutes, because it's not that far. However, our hotel is pretty close to the airport, which is kind of nice. I don't know if it's walking distance, probably not. We'll probably get like an Uber to take us to our hotel, which is Comfort Inn. But on Wednesday, we'll definitely take an Uber from our hotel to Universal Studios Hollywood. And I would like to explore Universal Studios Hollywood a little bit before I go inside Super Nintendo World. I want to explore a little bit at Universal Studios Hollywood and see what they have. I know they have like Minions. I've seen a video that they have like a Super Nintendo World store at Universal Studios Hollywood. I'm not sure where that's at. We're just going to explore. First thing when we get there, we'll just walk around Universal Studios and navigate a little bit, so that way we know what it's like. Because obviously the weather down there is going to be nice and warm. It'll be sun shining when we're down there, so that'll be nice, which is much better than right here in Kalispell, which has been in the 50s the whole time. Down there it's going to be in the 70s down in LA, which is going to be nice. I love that kind of weather. I don't know if I would live in California myself. I have a friend that actually lives there. He used to live in Marysville, and I did cross country and track with him. I actually went to school with him. I'm not kidding. In high school. So he actually lives, I think, in LA. I'm not sure. I would have to talk to him and ask him about it. Unfortunately, I won't be able to have time to see him, and that's okay. He's the same age as I am, but I'm actually super excited about this trip and Super Nintendo World. I don't know what I'm going to get at the merch store. I might just get like some t-shirts and other things. I'm probably not going to spend no more than $100. I was thinking I was going to spend like $300 on merch, but I was like, if there's not gonna be a lot, might as well just go with $100. I know there's gonna be like all kinds of mini games at Super Nintendo World, and there's like a Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge ride. It's like a roller coaster, but you're in this little cart, and it's pretty smooth and mellow. For the most part, you'll be just trying to make yourself, you're trying to win, basically. That's what it is. So you'll be having these like VR goggles. I'm sorry if I'm covering my face, but you're gonna have VR goggles, which this is gonna affect me because I have glasses on. I haven't been on camera in like a really long time, not since I played Mario Party Jamboree with friends. That was the last time I was on camera, where you got to see the gameplay and a little bit of camera footage. If you guys haven't seen it, please go check it out. I haven't even watched those videos in forever. That was when I was living in Washington. Here I am now in Montana. But yeah, I'm excited about this trip. I'm not going there by myself, unfortunately. I wish, but me and my parents are going to Universal Studios Hollywood in LA. Wednesday is going to be a really fun day for me. I'll definitely be doing a lot of recording, and my parents will definitely take some pictures, and they'll probably send it to me, and I'll definitely add it to my experience of Super Nintendo World video that you guys will probably see it maybe sometime this weekend, but I still got to work on it when I get back home from LA. And I work on Friday, so it might affect me a little bit. It might take some time, so don't expect a video until probably Sunday, or maybe sometime next week. I don't know. I would like to go there with friends, but I don't see that happening anytime soon because flights are expensive. I'm not kidding. Plane tickets are expensive. It's nothing to joke around about. We'll be taking an Uber Wednesday from our hotel to Universal Studios Orlando. That's probably the plan since we don't live anywhere close to it. Our hotel is going to be right next to the airport and not close to Universal Studios Hollywood. We'll have to take an Uber to get there on Wednesday. First things first, we'll probably explore Universal Studios Hollywood before we go into Super Nintendo World theme park by going through the green pipe. But yeah, I'll do some footage. I'm not gonna do too much recording because I still need to free up some space on my GoPro, which I should probably do that after I'm done doing this video with you guys. But merch wise, I'm probably gonna just get some t-shirts and other things, so it's probably gonna cost me like $100 or more depending on what I get, so probably not a lot. And the mini games I'll probably do as many as I can. Wristbands, let's talk about that. They are $40 each. Since it's just me and my parents, it makes the three of us. That's going to cost $120 for 3 wristband power-ups, and that's what you're going to use throughout the theme park. And we did book a reservation at the Toadstool Cafe, and it's at 12:30. I'll probably do a video inside there to get my thoughts on their food. I might just go with the Mario cheeseburger, which is going to have bacon and mushrooms, is what I've heard, thanks to Choctopus. It'll also come along with fries. And then for dessert, I'll probably go with the Mount Beanpole cake. I don't know what my parents are going to get, but I'll let you guys know in my experience of Super Nintendo World video when that comes out on my channel, either this weekend or sometime early next week. But Wednesday is going to be all day at Universal Studios Hollywood. Thursday is when I come back home. It probably won't be until much later. It won't be early in the day. It'll be later. So Wednesday is the only day we're going to be at Super Nintendo World. But yeah, I'm excited about this. I'm definitely going to do the mini games, Bowser's Challenge, Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. I don't know how that's going to work because you're going to have like VR goggles over your eyes. I mean, thankfully it doesn't cover your whole head. I mean, it has a Mario cap, but it's like a sports cap. You know, like the ones you wear in like golf or tennis, like you see in Mario Tennis Aces and Mario Golf Super Rush. That's what it looks like. I don't know how the GoPro head strap is going to work on there, but I don't know. It's just going to be kind of weird, but I'll try my best to record the footage of Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge because that's the only ride there is at the theme park in California. In Florida, there's like, I think 3 or 4. I don't remember. I know there's a Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge there at Universal Studios Orlando, the Yoshi ride, and the Donkey Kong ride. I want to go there sometime, but that's not going to happen. Probably not for another 5 years. That would be my guess. I'll probably be married by then. I'm almost 25 right now. 3 months from tomorrow, I will be 25. It's crazy. I'm like literally going through the first quarter of a century of my life. It's crazy. But yeah, life here in Montana is pretty good. I actually got a job at the Home Depot about 3 weeks ago. This Thursday will mark 3 weeks, and I'm enjoying it. I get to bring in shopping carts. I get to help out customers with big loads. That actually does give me more muscle. I don't have to go to a gym for that. I could just do that instead. I actually did work today, and actually my day was pretty good, in case you guys were wondering. I don't go back to work until Friday after I get back from California. I'm excited about this trip because it's going to be nice and warm, sunshine in the 70s over in LA compared to here in Kalispell where it's going to be in the 50s during the day, and then at night it's like low 40s into the upper 30s. That's like wintertime weather right there. Late fall into winter. I mean, we are going through fall right now as we're about to fall back an hour in like less than 2 weeks. Like a couple days after Halloween is when we fall back an hour and we go back to standard time. You guys, please wish me safe travels in the comments below and tell me have fun, basically. I don't know how else to say it, but I'm gonna have a lot of fun at Super Nintendo World. This will be my first time going there in like my whole life. Especially doing it in real life. I mean, it's insane. And who knows, I might be able to meet Princess Peach, Mario, Luigi. I don't know if Toad's gonna be there. Maybe. I mean, you never know. But there's gonna be like all kinds of mini game challenges. There'll be the Bowser's Challenge, which the wait time is probably gonna be like over an hour. As crazy as that sounds. And it'll probably be worth the time because there's gonna be a lot of details as you wait in line and go inside of Bowser's castle. It's gonna be quite cool. It's gonna be really menacing. I'm actually looking forward to this. I'll definitely record some footage of the theme park. Maybe all of it. Probably not gonna be able to because there are some restrictions on that. I mean, Choctopus managed to do almost the whole thing. Maybe I'll be able to do it. I don't know. I'm bringing my GoPro and my Sony CyberShot, the silver camera. I'll probably use mostly the GoPro, and the CyberShot, who knows. But other than that, that's it, you guys. That was my special announcement. Me and my parents going to Super Nintendo World. I'll let you guys know how my trip went when I post my video of my experience of Super Nintendo World, which that probably won't be out, like I said, until maybe this weekend or possibly early next week because I work Friday, and that's probably gonna take time for me to edit the video and create my voice on my experience. But other than that, that's it, you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Wish me luck at Super Nintendo World, as I'm going to be there all day Wednesday. And also, wish me safe travels to LA from right here in Kalispell. And of course, the other way around when I come back home Thursday. So anyways, thank you guys so much for your support. And also, we actually went over 300 subscribers, which is really nice. I still want to get up to 800, which we're still a little over 500. I mean, my old channel got about, I think, 830 subscribers until it got deleted. And that channel was going for like 7 years. Let's see if this channel goes 7 years down the road. I'll be in my 30s by the time this channel currently exists. So other than that, you guys are awesome. Please wish me safe travels tomorrow as I head to LA around probably tomorrow evening-ish here in Montana. It's time zone's different here. You gain an hour when you go into California, and then you lose an hour coming back. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great night, and I'll catch you guys in my experience of Super Nintendo World.